Welcome back. In this occasion, we have the pleasure to have this phone with our dear guest, Ambassador Ayoub Mahmoud Ayoub, Minister Commercial. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you and to the viewers.
Thank you so much. Happy feast to you and to your family.
Thank you.
Well, Ambassador, Your Excellency, today President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, in the occasion of the feast of Al-Adha, he performed the feast prayers this morning in the Armed Forces or the Air Forces Mosque, and he was accompanied, or also the high-ranking officials was performing prayers alongside the President, like Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, the Prime Minister, and also the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, in addition to high-ranking officials and the ministers who performed also the prayers with the President. The President also on his social media account was keen to greet all the Egyptians and wish them happy Eid. What's your comment on this?
It is a happy Eid for all the Egyptians, Muslims and non-Muslims. It is a Eid of sacrifice, as we call it, and that is how we lend a hand to those who need help at this time every year. Happy Eid to all of us, because we are all in the same boat with our President at the helm, and we are going in the right way. And when we see that the President himself is going to say, Happy Eid to all the Egyptians, this means that we are all care for the less privileged, for those who need the help, and it is a Eid of sacrifice, as we call it. And I hope that the Egyptians will celebrate it with all the love to each other and to their country, so that we can proceed together, because we are all in the same boat and rowing in the same direction, so that tomorrow will be far better than today, inshallah.
Yes, so Your Excellency Ambassador Ayoub, also President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on this occasion exchanged greetings with the heads of state of Arab and Muslim countries, as well as the state officials in the occasion marking the Eid. So the President exchanged greetings and held phone calls with the United Arab Emirates President, and also Kuwaiti Crown Prince, and also with Jordanian King, Palestinian President, Libyan President, Tunisian President, Algerian President, and also the Syrian President. So how is the Eid a good opportunity and a good occasion for exchanging greetings and exchanging also point of views and getting nations more near to each other by the presidents and the high-ranking officials from other Muslim countries greeting the President, and the President also greeting them?
This is the best opportunity to lend a hand, to extend a hand to our other countries at this auspicious Eid, so that we pave the way for more cooperation and for peaceful cooperation and for peaceful and coexistence between all the countries where Egypt has very good relations with, whether Arab countries, Muslim countries, and other countries of the world, from Indonesia to Morocco. This is all the world. We feel that we are one entity and cooperating together to spread peace, understanding, and love to each other and to our countries, of course. And this is a very good chance to show that Egypt cares and others are caring for Egypt at this moment of Eid al-Adha.
Yes, so Your Excellency Ambassador Ayoub, through your career, you have visited several countries around the world. And of course, it happened that the feast came and you were in a foreign country. Tell us about the difference between spending Eid abroad, and what is the difference between Eid here in Egypt and abroad?
Really, it is a great difference in this respect, because I have passed Eids, whether sacrifice Bayram or fasting Bayram fasting festival in China, in Australia, in India, in Sudan, and in Syria, and in other countries of the world. In Egypt, Eid has a special meaning. When you see that the people in Egypt who in Eid, we are all joyous and they celebrate it with each other, not between the Muslims themselves, but rather the Muslims and Copts or Christians. When we find that in our case, the Muslims present the meat of what they slaughter to their Coptic neighbors, and it is a must for them, and they enjoy it. This is something particular about how Eid uh, is enjoyed, and these festivals are really for all the Egyptians together. I have seen the Muslims in India. There are 150 million Muslims in India, by the way. They are uh, having their festivals in their own way, which are also joyous. But when it is in Egypt, there is this understanding and cooperation with the Copts and our neighbors in such a way that we feel that we are all one entity, we are all in the same boat, and we need to cooperate together and have very good relation with each other for the mutual benefit of all the Egyptians.
Yes, this is a very important point that Eid or the feast in Egypt has another taste in comparison to any other country in the whole world. What makes the Egypt very special during or unique in if you spend the feast here in Egypt? What does the people do to each other? How do they explain to us the picture here in Egypt? The people helping each other, providing help and support, money, clothes, food for the needy people.
What is particular in this respect is that the people who slaughter the sheep or the ram or whatever, they give it to those to people whom they don't even know. So passers-by, they get their share. The neighbors get their share, and not the next neighbors, but the far neighbors. They get the people in the district. They get share, and in another sense, we find that the wealthy people don't slaughter just a small sheep, but rather they slaughter a big buffalo or a big ox. They slaughter it and more than one, and give the meat to many people. I see hundreds of families are waiting this time every year to enjoy the luxury of the fresh meat at the Eid al-Adha or sacrifice Bayram, and this is something unique which we enjoy every year, and many people waited, especially in Egypt, to see how the interdependence between all the Egyptians together and enjoying it in a joyous way without any looking to any standards of living poor or rich or anything like that. We are human beings enjoying sacrifice Bayram together, and it's something unique which we are all enjoying yesterday, today, and inshallah tomorrow.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Happy feast to you and to your family. Ambassador Ayoub, Mahmoud Ayoub, Minister Commercial. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and I'm going to be back with you.